down to 0-3 because that will set them back tremendously and almost rule them out of getting a top 4 place in.
Yeah, exactly. So currently we've got Parody here running through center cave. We've got one player for Refract moving towards the right side. We've got one player for Guile towards the other side over by Drill. We've got multiple gunfights going down. A lot of contest time seems to be evenly fought, currently in favour of Guile.
I tell you what, we're looking for Hyper to have another big game. He's been an extremely impactful player for this Refract team. Statistically, he's the only player on their team with a positive KD. He has dropped some numbers on good teams this season, so hopefully he can have a good performance and help Refract to their first series win.
Will Guile ever play with a full roster? Who even knows? There has to be a rule about that. Definitely will be coming in. We'll make the rule, if you get pickups, you have to stay with the pickup. You know, you can't keep swapping out for another random pickup, etc, etc. We'll work it out, don't worry. We're trying to make it as fair as possible. Though this is our first time, so, you know, it is all coming through like that. But anyway, we're here with Zelus. He's going to be up top. He's watching this center area. He's just looking around. He's seeing if he can pick up one of the Guile players. And they all seem to be pushing this side here. All 4 of them. Let's see how it plays out for them. They're doing it so far. 2 have gone down, 2 have gone down. 2 left in the hill, 2 on 2.
Yeah, that's
gone in favour of Guile, and
he's
he's
been
going
taken
for
out
4,
as well.
and he does finish it off.
Zealous has been a standout S&D player for this Refract side. Refract have got a good lead here, and I see Refract being able to control the S&D games against the Guile side, so this respawn could definitely be one to watch for Refract and Guile. They both need to try and take this, and one of these teams are definitely going to be coming away with their first win of the season.
Definitely, definitely. So, I mean, we've got Refract here currently trying to get a hold of the hill. They're fighting for spawns. There's 2 of them. Refract are pretty much holding it now. One has been taken out. Doesn't know he's behind another player. Does manage to win that. That's Parody in the hill now, contesting the time. Manages to get one. Zelus gets the other one. Holds the hill for his team. Is now contested from Skywalk. And 4 players drop. People are dropping from side to side. Don't even know. It's currently in favour of Refract. 51 to 36. Currently contested. Guile looking to try and make some moves here, break into the hill, currently on board with them, in the hill, defending on 1 kill, picks up there, 50 points off his Trinity Rocket. Is really going to be looking to play for these kill streaks, as they're going to come in very, very handy later on in the map. Towards the second hill, here he comes here, does manage to pick it up. He's now 50 points off his next kill streak, so he fully streaks out, doesn't quite get it. The scrap time is going to go in favour of Refract here. Leaving Guile 17 points behind. 17 points, not a massive mark, but we have seen teams run away with it. Parody, only player on the hill at the moment in time. He's going to be dodging left, dodging right, just trying to pick up a kill as his teammate comes in behind it, but they are there to clean it up for him and will jump straight back on the hill.
Have a good play there, getting the pick.
Very nice.
He's about to be hit with an engagement here. Now he's on the right side of this wall to him. He doesn't know it, but he's about to enter, and he might be able to get 2.
And he does. Oh, he doesn't quite get the kill.
Very close.
We've got 1 player here on this yellow Heggis. Does force round. Unfortunately, can't pick up the kill. Back on board with Sam.
Set up a 2-piece right there. He's looking for his 3rd kill here. He's chasing it a little bit here. He's got his 3rd. Almost had his 4th there. Hyper, as I was saying before, is definitely an impactful player for this Refract side. Definitely one of their most important players when it comes to respawn, especially.
On board here with Muse. Muse is going to be picking up the kill on for the first kill again, rotating round. He's got 2 Guile players managing to take it out. Refract take control of the hill one more time. Zealous in the hill there,
another
making sure
2-piece at this next hill. He's jumping back. He's been shot in the back though, so he's going to react to this. Cat's been picked from the air. That's unfortunate for Hyper.
Hyper does get picked up, yes, but he does have kill streaks, and he is going to be looking to use those in later hills to try and make sure that his team can pull away with as much points as possible. Unfortunately, he only gets 1 kill there. His teammate is going to know where it is though, so even though he lost the gunfight, he's called out for useful information. He's got 1 teammate here, Hyper again, back in the hill, 20 seconds to go. Takes 1 down from cave side. As they're running through on this right side from Drill, you've got 1 player left in construction. Trinity Rocket comes in, that's going to spot 2 players. He's going to know where every single player is in the map. All players are being called out. Everybody knows what's going on. He knows that there's 2 players in there. As you see, we see him pre-aiming this one. Comes in for the gunfight. Unfortunately, he can't quite manage to pick it up. We're back on with the Lardinator. Lardinator's going to look for this kill. He needs to be picking that up if he's hoping to break this Refract hold on this second hill. This second hill is going to be very, very important as Refract falls to well over 120 points ahead of the Guile team. Now, many people in the chat were saying that Guile were, you know, their unfair advantage, all these pickups, but, you know, with a 140 point deficit, it really doesn't look like this team was all that was supposed to crack up to be.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like they have much of an advantage here. If anything, it's a disadvantage. They're not getting the communication. Unfortunately for this Guile side, we haven't seen their full roster in action on Season 1 yet. We're hoping that they can actually get things together and play as a team. But right now, they're definitely getting affected by playing with pickups so frequently. And we can see it by the scoreline here once again.
Definitely. Well, you know, sometimes it's always good to, you know, have a pickup every now and then. But the communication is never going to be there when you're using a pickup. You just can't work well in a team with someone that you've literally never played with before. It doesn't work. So we're just on here with Saab again, who's unfortunately just been taken out. We'll stay on board with him because he's actually fully streaked out now. So hopefully in the next hill or 2 he's going to be looking to pick up that. He gets 1 kill from Skywalk, doesn't manage to get the second. We're on board with Parody now, who is over at Drill. He's gonna he spots 1, he spots 2, he knows 2 players are coming from this side door. He's gonna call that out to his teammates. You see there the arrows are turning around, reacting to his call out. That's the communication we're talking about. That's the communication that we feel that Guile are lacking.
Definitely, and it's working extremely well here. In a 250-57 game for Refract. Refract are a team that have not won a map yet this season. They've won their first one here convincingly against Guile. Guile got to be worried when they're losing games like that.
Yeah, very much so. Well, that's a 250-56 win in favour of Refract for this first map.